Once upon a time, there were three inseparable friends: Jack, Emma, and Alex. They loved to play together after school every day. One rainy afternoon, instead of playing outside, they decided to meet at Jack's house. Jack's house had an attic that always intrigued them. It was filled with old and mysterious items. As they climbed up to the attic and started exploring, they found a dusty book. The cover had a picture of a forest, and in large letters, it read, "The Forest of Lost Souls." As they flipped through the pages, a map fell out from the book. The map showed a forest close to Jack's house, with a path marked in red. On the back of the map, it was written, "Whoever enters this forest must go to the sea's end to reclaim their soul." The three friends, filled with excitement, decided to follow the map, unaware of the dangers that lay ahead. Following the map, they soon reached the entrance of the forest. The forest was dark and eerie, despite it being daytime. Every step they took was accompanied by the sound of cracking twigs, the howling wind through the trees, and strange noises in the distance. After a while, the sky grew even darker, and they felt as though they were completely lost in the woods. As they continued walking, they stumbled upon an old cabin. The door creaked open by itself. Inside, they saw frightening drawings and writings on the walls. Suddenly, a storm began, and the cabin's windows banged loudly as if warning them. Jack, stepping back in fear, bumped into a mirror hanging on the wall. Instead of their own reflections, they saw pale, sorrowful children staring back at them. The children in the mirror were crying and shouting, "Give us our souls back." Terrified, the three friends ran out of the cabin and continued deeper into the forest, still following the map. After escaping the forest, they finally arrived at the last marked spot on the map, the seashore. Here they found a small boat floating on the water. Determined to reclaim their souls, they decided to take the boat and set sail, as the map indicated that they had to reach the end of the sea. As they sailed further, the weather became gloomier, and a strange mist appeared over the sea. The mist enveloped the boat, plunging them into darkness. When the mist started to clear, they found themselves facing a massive lighthouse. As they approached, the lighthouse's light flickered, greeting them ominously. At the entrance, an old sailor greeted them and said, "If you wish to reclaim your souls, you must confront your greatest fears." He guided them inside the lighthouse. Inside, each friend had to face their own greatest fear. Jack, afraid of heights, had to climb to the very top of the lighthouse. Emma, terrified of the dark, had to walk through a pitch-black tunnel. Alex, who feared being alone, had to spend some time by himself. When all three overcame their fears, the lighthouse's light shone brightly again, and suddenly they found themselves back in Jack's attic. When they returned, the attic looked different. The book and the map were gone. The three friends couldn't tell if what they experienced was real or just a dream. However, they were sure of one thing: this adventure had forced them to confront their fears, and in doing so, they had grown. Each of them now knew that facing their fears made them stronger. As they left the house, they heard a faint whisper from the attic, "Your fears will set you free." The three friends looked at each other and smiled. This adventure had brought them closer than ever. And so, the three friends went home, never forgetting the adventure that had changed them forever. From that day on, they knew they would never shy away from facing their fears, no matter what happened. Thanks for joining us on this thrilling adventure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more exciting tales from the world of mysteries and courage.